What is the correct transformation of "you are going to ace your test" according to the provided language rules? Let's take our phrase and, going through our rules one by one, make any necessary changes. We begin with our phrase, "you are going to ace your test." In accordance with rule number 1, the subject and nouns are marked by an E sound at the beginning of the word. We mark our subject, you, and our noun, test, with an E, giving us "you are going to ace your e-test." Rule number 2 tells us not to include articles in our sentence, but we don't have any to begin with, so we don't have to worry about that. Our next rule focuses on simple versus progressive verbs. Although "are going" in our sentence looks like it's progressive, the entire phrase together, "are going to," is actually future simple. The progressive tense is used to describe something happening right now. This is the case even with the future progressive. For example, "I will be sleeping while you will be going to work." In this case, however, "are going to" doesn't describe an ongoing action, but rather a prediction for what's going to happen in the future. Even though it includes the present tense verb "are" and the ing form "going," this structure functions as a way to express future plans or intentions, not the progressive tense. All of this to say, we can take all of the future simple indicators, "are," "going," and "to," and replace them with the simple verb "and "only," giving us "eu a solely your e-test." Finally, our last rule focuses on tense. As we can see, this sentence is referring to the future. The test has not been aced yet, rather it's something the speaker is sure the listener will do in the future. As we can see that the future tense is marked by the particle nori, we can add that to our sentence. Because the rules don't tell us where this particle should be added to the sentence, let's just add it to the beginning and see where our choices place it. All things considered, we're left with nori eu a soli your e-test. With this in mind, let's take a listen to our choices. A.
Eu kugo asioli edist bor.
This choice includes the progressive verb marker ku, although we've established that "going to ace your test" is simple, not progressive. In addition, our sentence is in the future, but this choice uses the present tense marker bor. This can be marked as incorrect. B.
Nori edist asioli eu.
Although it doesn't look exactly like our sentence, this choice doesn't actively go against any of the listed rules. It marks "you" and "test" with an E, properly marks "ace" with "oli," and includes nori. This is likely our answer, but let's take a look at the other choices just to be sure. C.
Eu asioli kugo edist nori.
This choice, like choice A, marks "go" with the progressive marker ku. As we've established that "going" isn't progressive in this context, we can mark this choice off. And D.
Bor edist eu asioli.
Again, like choice A, this choice uses the present tense marker bor while our sentence is in the future tense. This can be marked as incorrect, and we can mark our original answer, choice B, as our final answer.